Don't pause. Press play.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, and good dawn, y'all. This is your boy Cyphrix wishing you an amazing day. Today we have Overdox Update 1.3.5, bringing in a new armor set in addition to a couple of new UI changes and a couple other tweaks here and there. I just want to cover the meat and potatoes so you guys can stay in the loop. For sake of brevity, I will try to keep this video short, but if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments down below or on my Discord. Up first, we have the new Hero Challenge. This is a new monthly way to get a free epic TP. You'll do a bunch of small challenges that vary from simple tasks to very specific. These don't seem to be any different from your daily challenges, plus they give free TP and extra EXP every time you finish one. This is very similar to the daily challenge, little blue like EXP chip that you get. You get one of those every single time you do a hero challenge quest, which is super simple. Per challenge, you receive points that count towards your overall monthly goal to get that free epic TP gear. Overall, this is a wonderful addition to the game that will give many players more epic gear and fast levels, which translates to more epic TP packs from level rewards. Personally, this contributes to my personal dream that everybody will one day have epic gear, and I will jump into a match where every weapon is epic and the fights are amazing. Up next, we have the new Vector gear set. This set will fill the epic slot for the Hazard set, which up until now has only had the Golden Beetle set to cap itself. The Vector set heals its owner 2 HP per half second you're out of combat. This kicks in about 3 to 4 seconds after you put your weapon away, so it's not immediate, but it does make that sheath weapon button even more important than it was before. With all 3 pieces, you heal a respectable 6 HP every half second, or 12 HP per second. This is really good for 2 types of players: those who don't want to worry about healing, and those who like to hit and move. So if you hit somebody and then run away sheathing your weapon for a little while and then run back and hit them again, so for example with the epic level dual blades that have the blind attack on them, this is extremely good. You combine this with the 15% stamina regen set bonus that you get from having a Havoc set on, and this is a really good set for people who like the long haul. My only gripe about the new Vector set is that for a limited time it's directly available to buy for like 50 bucks. This is not the direction I wanted this to go in. I was really hoping they would handle this the way they did the long swords. Just leave it up to fate and just put it in the game. Hey, loot boxes be praised. But hey, what we're gonna do. It's only for a limited time though, so those who out there who do want to put money into the game can just directly buy it. I will say up front that this gear set is not that game changing. It's nice, but I've still whipped people in it, and it's not like, oh my god, this guy has the Vector set, I can never beat him type of deal. You can still whip him just like you can whip anybody else. So don't worry about it. It's not extremely pay to win. It is like definition buy a weapon, buy gear, but that's kind of how this game was with the gacha boxes. So put those pitchforks down, guys. Let's move on. Moving on to balance changes and other little additions to the game. The skill Dimension has completely been removed from the game entirely and replaced with the skill Seal. Seal disables your block button for 2 seconds. Seal level 2 disables your block button and your special attacks for 2 seconds. So this is particularly useful for those traditional longsword users that chase you, or you're chasing them and they're just waiting to use their little speed by slashy idle attack. You can just take that out and just go ahead and go ham on them. It's also particularly good against people who like to just turtle up all day. Weight also got a stat change. Heavier weight now has the following effects. It lowers your stamina recovery, you get lower movement speed, you have a shorter dash distance, you also have a shorter dash cooldown, and you reduce damage taken. So now being a tank really means being a tank. Gear sets like Rex and Golden Beetle will be walking boulders now even more than they were before. I took my Epic Viper set out for this, and the damage reduction and shortened dash timer were both really noticeable. At very heavy, your dash timer is reduced to 4 seconds, where on the opposite side, at very light, my dash timer is 5 seconds. That's a nice 20% shave off the top. Moving on, both Hammer and Mace got additional damage and effects added to their attacks. All Mace and Shield and Hammer weapons got about a 4 to 5% increase across the board as far as actual damage. The first attack of Two-Handed Hammer now has Overpower, so it cannot be parried. Mace and Shield's second attack has an additional short stun added to it, albeit probably to compensate for the long delay of that overarching Mace swing. This additional stun makes the Epic Mace Savagery the only weapon in the game that has a stun on all 3 of its normal attacks. I took this out for a spin, and while fun, it's not as OP as it sounds on paper. The second attack can still be sidestepped just as easy as any other attack that this weapon has. It's just a balance change. Interesting enough, the epic longsword Lotus got a nerf, increasing its stamina use on the third attack from 10 to a whooping 22. This more than doubles the stamina drain on the sword's strongest attack and will make spam a whole lot harder to use. Other minor updates include Frozen slowing people down by 70% up from 50%, and Bleed now lasts 15 seconds and further increases how much additional damage you do to targets. Loot boxes were also changed a bit to increase the chance of rare TPs showing up and the amount of TPs you get. And that's it for the update, guys. I hope you found this useful. If so, if you were entertained for even half a second, a like and a comment would be appreciated. Let me know if you guys want to continue to see this little update series for Overdox or whatever you guys want help with. As always, love, peace, and elevate your hunts, guys. Lates.